Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fun-filled weekend of cinema in the horror genre. Wow, I switched it this time.
A little bit.
But that's okay.
But, more importantly, Asian cinema in the horror genre.
That's right. Fuck with her.
Yeah.
Now, I know that last week was a fluke for her.
Uh-huh.
If it was English dub, maybe... if it was English dub, maybe it would have been better.
Yeah.
For you.
For me.
But I still stand by it. It's a good movie. But anyway, we are going to continue this saga in...
What are we watching this time?
Oh,
A devil something? Devil something?
No, it is not devil something. It is I Saw the Devil.
I saw the devil.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Not like Bobby Boucher's mom saying, devil!
Devil.
It's devil.
Is the foosball in the devil movie?
No, but you know what today is, though.
What?
It's Saturday Night Nightmare!
Ooh! I didn't die this time.
She didn't die this time!
I'm feeling much better.
Yes, she is. And we're glad because now she can be fresh for our new movie. Like I said earlier, I Saw the Devil. It is a South Korean horror thrilling genre.
Is it a South Korean zombie movie with a twist?
Unfortunately, no, but we will be doing that.
Oh. That was an IT crowd joke. Kudos to you guys who got it.
Yeah. Even though I've watched it so many times because she has, I still didn't get it.
You haven't watched it enough.
I haven't. I probably got to watch it from the beginning. But anyway, we're going to move on.
Anyway.
Yes, we're going to be watching I Saw the Devil, the South Korean horror thriller genre. It, of course, is about a special agent who is hunting down a serial killer.
Ooh, I like serial killers.
But this, and you would think this just has a thriller feel, but oh my god, this is the most ultimate of revenge films.
Oh, okay.
And we all know when it comes to horror movies and revenge films, and they collide, oh man, I Piss on Your Grave, Last House...
How dare you?
Last House... Last House on the Left, like movies like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're watching the unrated version. Of course, no rated versions here.
I'm scared.
I think you'd be alright. But anyway, if you like our Saturday Night Nightmare videos, hit the like, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring the bell.
Ding dong.
That's right. So you can get, oh yeah, you can tell she's pretty a bit out of it, but that's okay. That's okay. But so hit the bell to make sure you get up to date on all of our Saturday Night Nightmare videos every Saturday at 7 p.m. Now, with all that said, make sure you sit back, relax, get some popcorn ready, and get your favorite drink, because we got ours. And that will be later on, I will tell you. She's drinking Batman because he's awesome. And it's my favorite superhero. So anyway, we are going to get started with I Saw the Devil.
Aww. Well, that was a good jump scare. That's her fucking ear.
Yeah. The guy did a number on that girl, man.
Why do you put parts of her in a black plastic bag, though?
I don't know. I can't think like a serial killer.
I mean, I'm happy about that. Ooh, chief's daughter and some sort of investigator's girlfriend. Oh, that's not good.
You gotta look at.
He don't care. He's gonna take all 4 of them out.
Oh yeah.
Until he eventually gets the right one.
He's like the Punisher, yo. Doesn't care. That's why he's like, I only need 2 weeks.
That's it. Oh, nope.
Oh my God.
Oh. Some bastard hammered his balls. Quote of the night.
Who broke your balls? Wow, this guy.
Shit.
Whoa!
He made a fucking at-home guillotine.
Gotta give the guy props for innovation.
The purses.
Oh, he keeps the shit. Oh, fuck.
Every serial killer keeps some sort of memento. He's actually a fucking school bus rider or driver.
What the f-
I'm liking him more to, like, Bundy.
Oh, yeah, because he got the charm.
And he does, like, a normal... He does, like, a normal... Oh.
He got that one.
Woo! Nice. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. God damn it.
You're telling me you wouldn't do the same thing if somebody murdered me.
No, I won't.
So...
Holy shit! Oh my God!
Of course he knows how to pick a lock. Ooh, fire extinguisher.
Bing!
You're right, he's probably leaving it Buddy so he can keep getting packed up so he can keep kicking his ass.
Oh. Caught it by the blade.
Oh, his Achilles tendon. Oh, can't look, can't look, can't look. Oh, I saw.
Oh my God!
Oh hell no!
did forever.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, he took him to the... Oh, shit. Shit. Smoking a cigarette.
So, I saw The Devil.
Overall, as a movie,
yes,
I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Great story, great cinematography, great effects.
Yes.
However, it's a crime drama. It's not a horror movie. I know you said they're kind of like in the same realm in like Asian cinema, but as far as we're concerned, it didn't really tick the horror marks.
As far as the horror community, this is considered South Korean horror, but it's like a horror thriller.
I disagree.
It's fine, you can disagree.
Yeah, no, I mean, as far as like what my concept of what a horror film constitutes. Yeah, okay, it was serial killer, but it was less the serial killer himself than the guy getting revenge. For me, it was almost, like I said, I joked about it while we were watching it, that it was basically South Korean Liam Neeson movie. Which is an action flick, crime drama, what have you. But, so as far as a horror genre, I really didn't see it that way now. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. Even though it wasn't a horror movie to me.
I want to add so much stuff, but go ahead.
The only thing that I had a problem with is I am literally sick to my stomach right now because it sort of delved into the torture porn. It dipped its toes in for me, and there were a few times, like, there was some of it that just kind of like, I mean, I couldn't watch some scenes, and I'm actually feeling a little queasy currently. Because it was too real. Like regular, I'm gonna say Americanized horror movies, if that makes you happier. It's monsters. If it's a serial killer, it's it's Scream. It's Friday the 13th. It's Halloween or something of that kind of nature. There's, I don't know, this, it was really, it realmed into it ebbed into the realm of how Saw is on my scale. And I won't watch Saw. You will never get me to watch Saw.
Okay.
Sorry. So
I'm not trying to. This is about this movie.
No. I'm just saying in like that torture porn aspect.
Yeah. I'm sorry. To be honest, I knew that if I literally told you anything close to what this movie was about, you probably wouldn't watch it.
No, I would have watched it, but maybe not for our Saturday Night Nightmare.
See, now here's the thing. I personally disagree with you by saying that this is not a horror movie, because there are plenty of American horror movies that follow something similar. There's I Spit on Your Grave. There's Last House on the Left. Clockwork Orange. Like, there's a bunch of movies
Clockwork Orange, I is that considered a horror movie?
It is. Movies like that was done in the 70s was similar to this.
But if you remember, I couldn't watch Last House on the Left either. We started watching that, and we had to turn it off. That's
true.
Because it was just I couldn't take it.
But horror, in my mind,
yes,
horror, the horror genre is not always delving into the fantasy of things. Okay. When it comes, not always, because horror is supposed to hit to the core, to the point where you have fear.
You're right. You know what? And I am gonna. I'm gonna recant. In the, I didn't feel it was a horror movie. It's. I should say it's not a horror. It's a horror genre that I am not a fan of.
Okay, I can buy that.
In that it's, I don't mind a revenge movie. I don't mind a serial killer movie, but like I said, it was that toddled into that torture porn, and that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Otherwise, I loved the movie. The story was fantastic. You felt for the characters. You felt for Sun Young, yeah. Losing his wife. And that moment where the killer tells him that she was pregnant. I mean, I knew in the very, very beginning, it's one of the oldest tropes in the world that the husband doesn't know she's pregnant. They did it in 7.
Yes.
It's something that's been done, but still, it doesn't kill you any less when it happens.
Right.
Though very realistic, the revenge ouchies, were quite creative.
What was your favorite? And I say favorite very loosely.
It's hard. It's hard. Let's see.
Because I know you weren't a fan of it, but
some of them were good. Some of them were really good.
Was it the one you couldn't watch?
No, that wouldn't be my favorite. I couldn't fucking watch it. I caught one glimpse and I wanted to puke.
Oh, God. I was kind of enjoying that.
I know you were. I
was watching the screaming. I was like, ooh, my face.
The only other movie that's ever made me do that was Sinister. Is it Sinister?
Or Insidious?
Not Insidious. Sinister.
Yeah.
With the rats.
Oh.
The scene with the rats.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. Can't.
And this is coming from a person who has done haunts.
Yes.
Hold on. Who's done haunts to make it seem so, well, not so, but to the point of realism to scare other people.
Yes. Because I know it's a movie.
No, yeah.
But there's a difference between how they can make it look on the screen in that realism that they can portray on the screen
than in real life.
Than in real life. Now, granted, we have some really fucking great special effects,
right.
But I also know how it's done, right. Or now I know the magic that's going into that effect. Okay. But also there are just certain things that I'm squirmish about. There are just certain things.
But
even we had how I hate the thing with the maggots or whatever.
Yeah.
We had a guy that would incorporate dried mealworms into his makeup on his face. I couldn't look at him. So,
So, you love the movie.
I love the movie.
You didn't like the torture porn.
The killer.
Oh, John, yeah.
Oh my God. I hated him, but like in the best way.
People, that's how you know that is a really good actor, when you can literally hate the character so bad.
Oh my god, he was fantastic. But like, and I hated him so much. That scene when he was about to rape the nurse, I felt so uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I was just like almost squirming in my seat because I was like, okay, right. Come on, get in there, kick his ass, please make it stop. Yeah. Please make it stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to favorite thing.
If you can pick one. I know it's hard.
Oh, it is hard. I mean, I did like. Ooh, excuse me. I did like when he suffocated him with a plastic bag.
And then smashed his face into the rock. Mainly the plastic bag thing, because it made it was like a mirror to the wife's wife's capture. Yeah. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah. So there were actually a lot of parallels that I ended up seeing between, what he was doing to. He didn't even know what he did to his wife, but he was still kind of doing those things to the killer in his revenge vignettes.
I do know this is all your thing. I just want to add one thing.
Sure.
The one scene that would have been my most favorite scene was cut short when John came in with that fucking shotgun. When he tied that dude up so much and was about to cut him finger to hand to, oh my God. And I was like...
Head then hands then feet then head.
I was like, please God, let him do it. And he came in with the shotgun. I was like, why?
Oh, my stomach is glad that didn't happen.
But anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So there was that parallel. So I think that was probably on the top.
Okay.
And then the ankle break. The ankle break you saw the bones go, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Right, that was an ankle, or was that a
wrist? No, that was the guy's wrist.
Sorry, the wrist.
The cannibal?
Was it the cannibal's wrist? I thought he did the wrist of... He did the wrist of the killer.
When he kicked the wrist.
No.
Because that was after he...
then I guess it was when he did it to the cannibal.
Yeah, the cannibal, he took the knife out, so he's
breaking his wrist. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
So kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
The other parallel in general that I enjoyed, and it was such a like darkly beautiful contrast, was in the beginning when Sung Yoon's wife is waking up in the plastic bag. We see the killer there, just kind of sitting there with his head down, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when the killer's waking up,
it's the same thing.
Sung Yoon is sitting there with his head down, smoking a cigarette. And it was just this very cool that thing.
Yeah. Cinematography?
Not even cinematography,
basically
but like
the parallels of both antagonist and protagonist.
And how it sort of
flips.
Yeah, exactly. How like the mirror inverts itself.
So, what would you rate it? And just because it's named Scares, it doesn't have to be what scared you with screen-wise. I'm talking just...
How it made me feel.
Yes, how it made you feel.
The fact that it gave me visceral, physical reactions. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give it 9.
You heard it, folks.
I'm going to give it 9.
9 out of 10.
The fact my stomach is still queasy, currently. Like, might need to take some Pepto. Like...
Well, I am really glad, despite the torture porn, you actually enjoyed this movie.
I don't think I would watch it again just
I
because of the torture
understand.
porn. But
This is my third time watching.
like,
this
if
movie.
I could cut out the torture porn,
Yeah.
like I would totally watch it again.
But I'm glad. I'm glad I kind of, I guess in your way, I started you slower. Even though I started you with like a
I tore up that movie last week
And it's
like
fine. No.
like a tissue.
But it's fine because the thing is, you personally have to be more, I guess, more exposed to the Asian paranormal movies more because they tell their stories really differently.
Right.
But it's okay because that was your feel on the movie, and plus, I understand reading it and not understanding what things were going on.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
You know, but then I was like, you know what? I'm
This
gonna
was-
smack her with something in the second one.
I feel like I got hit with a goddamn baseball bat.
Ooh, point for me.
If I have dreams, it's your fault.
It's okay. I'm right next to you. But but yes, I'm actually very glad you actually enjoyed this movie.
I did.
Even though you're probably gonna have nightmares for like a week, but
No, hopefully not. I'm probably going to be more paranoid and looking over my shoulder more if I'm walking alone or something in a parking lot, to be completely honest.
well, luckily you don't park that far. I hope.
No, but just in general,
I
just
know.
out, out in in the wilds.
I completely understand. But I mean, this is why I'm gonna make sure you're armed and dangerous.
Well, I'm already starting to get armed.
That's right. Make sure you're dangerous. But yes, that was. And the greatest thing about this movie is that the title itself, it's a double entendre in a way.
Okay.
The title, I Saw the Devil, is of course Jung as the devil, but also Sun Hyun, he sees the devil in himself.
I was just gonna say that he sees
When
him.
he started wiping that blood, he started to see it.
I saw.
You noticed it, yeah. You noticed
that was that click, and I thought that was going to be enough to wake him up at that one moment, but it wasn't.
Because it wasn't. It snapped when he realized he lost control of the situation. That's when he knew it was serious. And the moment he killed that entire family, he shut off. And at the very end, as you saw,
Everything just came.
it just came flowing out. And now he doesn't know what to do with himself now.
Yep.
He's completely lost. And the antagonist was right. He lost. So there was nothing left.
He's got no family left.
There was nothing left, and
I mean, I can only assume that he's either away from his own parents or they're not in the picture anymore.
But yeah, he completely has lost everything, lost hope, everything, and it's like, and it gives it that somber. Even though the killer is finally dead, it was a bad end, like bad as in good. It was a sad ending.
Yeah.
For the hero. But yeah.
So kind of funny, like, you know how you think of what happened after the movie ended?
Yeah.
Like, was he arrested? Did he go to jail for killing the guy and, like, thwarting police all over the place? And, like, was he was he held semi-responsible for the deaths of the innocent bystanders?
Did you see that we never heard from the NSI, that's the name.
Yeah.
The federal government that he worked for at all throughout the movie.
At all.
It's almost like they knew.
After
what
he
he
took
was
2
doing.
weeks, they were like, So he wasn't even on duty when it happened either. So kinda. What happened?
Yeah, exactly. But
After the credits roll.
Right. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end tonight's extravaganza of the Asian cinema spectacular just for tonight. We'll be back next weekend for another Asian horror hit, hopefully for It will be something. It will be a newer movie.
Oh.
Yes. We will be watching The Wailing.
The Wailing.
Yes. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I haven't seen it myself, so there you go.
Cool.
But other than that, like I said earlier, if you guys like this video, hit the like. If you're new, subscribe and comment down below to give us suggestions on future horror movies to watch.
Asian or otherwise.
Yes. Oh, and also, you know, comment to see it. I want to see if you guys have seen this movie. And if you have, let us know what you think of this movie. If you haven't, I completely recommend this movie to anyone. Like, who's in, well, not even who's not into it, because you should watch it anyway, just to kind of get through it. But anyway, you can find this on Amazon Prime. It's for rent and to buy. So check it out. Until then, people, we're going to keep it real.
And we're going to keep it spooky.
Probably disgusting, but we're going to keep it real spooky. See you guys next week. Peace and love.